Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have a shorter 15-20 minute class for our Quickie Yoga practice. So I hope that I've designed it to hopefully raise your energy, so hopefully that will be the case. And to begin, since we'll just go ahead and jump right on in, we're gonna begin on our bellies. And so if you'd like to find your way, make your way there now. Just come on down, take a moment. And we shift side to side. And then pick one leg up, reach it back, set it down. The other leg, reach it back, get a little more length. Elbows under shoulders to begin here. And then press down firmly. So get a little lift, as well as drawing your elbows back into you to help get even more length here. And just now that we're nice and long, go ahead, come down, rest your forehead on your hands, and we're just going to connect to our breath here for a minute. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe in, feel your belly expand into the floor. Exhale. Deep breath in through the nose, fill the belly. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. Beautiful. So from here we are going to do a few Lotus variations. So we'll start, and you can always stay at any one of these if you just prefer to do one. So palms facing up, checking my shoulders, rolling them up and onto my back. And then on the inhale, I'm going to lift my chest and lift my feet. Really point the toes back behind you. Keep rolling the shoulders onto your back and breathe. And release. Come back, rest your hand for one breath. Deep breath into your belly. And release. Now for the second variation, you can clasp the hands behind the low back or stick with the first one that we did. Also check the shoulders and notice if they're pitching forward. Roll them up and onto your back, and on the inhale, raise up once more and breathe. And the inhale, you get a little bit of height. And on the exhale, I'm gonna sink. One more deep breath in. And lower. Breathing deeply into the belly. Exhaling. And for our last variation, we're going to Superman, and so you karate chop your hands out in front of you, roll the shoulders still onto your back, and then lift the arms from here, then lift the feet, really stretch in opposing directions, and breathe. And really warming up the low back, nice and safe, even though it feels challenging. And then go ahead and release. Deep breath into the belly. And exhale. And from here, we're going to roll the shoulders up, come onto all fours, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, shift the hips back, and then lift those hips high for downward dog. Maybe shifting side to side. Just trying to get those hips really high. You can keep the knees bent to focus on the spine. And then we're going to raise our left leg high to the sky. Breathe in. And then lower it. And raise your right leg high to the sky. And then lower it. And then maybe shorten your down dog stance some, as we're going to prepare for a down dog twist. So I'm taking my right hand, reaching it through to the outside of my left ankle, kind of trying to re-square here, definitely trying to keep my shoulders steady. And then from here, twisting to look under my left armpit and breathing. And then back. We're gonna switch. So recenter yourself in your weight, and then start to shift weight in that right hand so you can take the left one off, and then press yourself back into that downward dog shape and look under. Breathe. And then come back and raise that left leg high once more. And on the ball of the back foot, come through, knee into navel, step through, extend out that back heel, energize your legs, squeeze up, high lunge. Inhale the arms overhead. Breathe. Maybe lower that back knee almost to the earth, and then keeping it where it is, extend out that back heel. And then come down over your front legs, drop that back knee, press into half splits here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the chin, and then exhale, round over. Blocks may be handy here. And then come forward, back into lunge. And we're going to shift the feet to long edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway look up. Use blocks if you'd like. And then exhale, fold. Keep a little bend in the knees. Really tilt that pelvis. Take your booty to the sky. Breathe. And then inhale halfway, look up, and we're gonna shift to the back of our mat now over our right leg. Squeeze the legs together, come up, high lunge. Breathe. We lower that back knee almost to the mat, and then extend out that back heel, long and a little bit lower. And then hands come down over your right leg, lower your back knee, press through the front heel to shift your hips back into half splits. Inhale, halfway look up, and exhale, fold. And breathe. And then inhale, back into lunge. Shift towards the long edge of your mat once more. But now we're going to inhale, come up. Turn the heels in. Squat down. Hands to heart center. Goddess pose. Breathing. And you're shifting a little bit so we don't suffer so much. Pressing down, squeezing legs together on the inhale, lifting a little bit. Exhale as we sink some, pressing those feet away. Inhale. Exhale. And then turning the feet, coming over that left foot at the front of our mat to plank. Lowering, elbows hugging in. Inhale, roll the shoulders, baby cobra, no arms. Exhale, plank to downward dog. Just taking a moment to breathe here. And then inhale your right leg to the sky, trying to keep the hips level. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg. Up. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Knee into navel, core engaged, shifting forward, step through. And open your back foot, open some. Yeah, there you go. And then windmill, cartwheel, however, up into warrior two here. The knee is bent in the front leg and the thigh is rolling out. I can see my big toe. The arms are extending out, the shoulders, and I'm looking over my middle finger here. And breathing. And I'm going to extend my back hand down my back leg and reach up and over, reverse warrior. And then come forward, up, straightening the front leg, and then begin to reach out, out, out over your front leg. Keep a little micro bend in that knee. When you can't come forward anymore, drop your hand on the shin, block the floor. And then take your left hand to your heart and roll your upper body, heart, chest open. Reach that hand to the sky. Maybe look up. Breathe where you're at. And then inhale back into warrior two. Come down over your right leg just to shift that back heel up. And then we're going to rotate and bend the left knee, coming down into Skandasana. Breathe here for a moment. You can always stay up high. And then inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Coming around. Cartwheeling the arms up. Warrior two, left leg facing the back of the mat. Breathing in and out. Reverse warrior. Inhale up and over. And then exhale, straighten the left leg and reach out, out, out with that over with the left hand. And then drop that left hand on a block, the shin, the floor. Roll your heart open. Triangle. Little bend in the front knee. And then exhale, come down over your left leg to plank. Hugging in, chaturanga. Rolling the shoulders, lifting the hands, lifting the chest, maybe cobra no arms. Exhale, knees. Then lift the knees and exhale into downward dog. And breathe. And inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Shift the feet. Inhale, halfway look up. Use blocks here if you'd like. Exhale, fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Hands can be between the feet, on the blocks, on the toes. Go ahead and just experiment with what you like, what feels good, what feels supported. Inhale, halfway look up. And then turn. So we are at the front of our mat once more. To plank. And then go ahead and spread the knees about as wide as the mat. Bring the toes towards touching and the hips towards the heels. Child's pose. If your forehead doesn't rest easily on the earth, use a block. Take deep breaths in through the nose. And just begin to relax and settle down now. Inhaling, coming up. Drawing the hips to the side to draw the legs out in front of you. And to begin to lower onto your back. And the arms out to cactus and just tick-tock your knees off one way and then the other. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you're ready, release the legs out along the floor. Give yourself a little hug if you'd like that. And whatever you would like. Maybe one last pose before you just take a moment here in Shavasana to integrate your practice, to help receive the benefits. Because truly this is where the magic's at. Please stay in your Shavasana shape, and I will guide you out in just a moment. Breathe in any sensations that arise. And if you need to come out now, wiggle your fingers and your toes and roll to your right side and take a breath. Otherwise, stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Push yourself with your hands back to seated. Hope you have a beautiful day. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you.